Hey everyone, I'm going to talk about Stunning, which is a Pretty Little Liars novel by Sarah Shepard. I will say one thing. I wish Sarah Shepard would number these books, put the number on the side, because when I'm storing them, it's the biggest pain. I have to look online to look at what order they go to because there's 12 of them. I think this is the 11th one. I only think there's one more. It might be the 10th one. I can't remember. But I've read them all, and I also watched the show on ABC Family. The show and the books are completely different. I mean, they couldn't get any different. So if you like the show, you might want to read the books. Books are extremely good. Um, I guess that they're adult or young adult novels, but I'm 25. I'm going to be 26, and I really like them. So give them a shot. They're really cool. Basically, um, Pretty Little Liars is about Spencer, Aria, Hannah, and Emily, and they were all best friends with a girl named Allie, and Allie was murdered, and now they are all receiving text messages from A, who I'm not going to get, well, I guess I can give away well, I don't know if I should. Um, in the show, another girl turned out to be A, but now the text messages keep coming. So the books pretty much keep going through everything that they are going through with this A person. A threatens them, A follows them, knows their deepest, darkest secrets, and pretty much threatens them with them. So, this book was about um I it's so hard to give a review of this book because if I say anything, I'm gonna give away the rest of the books. Um, Arya is having trouble with her boyfriend. She sees something and then is worried A is going to say something about it. So she doesn't tell him and it ends up hurting their relationship. Let's see. Emily's going through a lot of stuff, like horrible stuff that no teenager should ever have to go through. Um, the book's pretty much about her, actually, most of it, anyways. So, who else? Hannah is going through a lot also with her dad's campaign. And Spencer, Spencer's story in this book is really funny to me. Um, Spencer is a character that she's always pushing for the top for everything. She's really smart. She has to get straight A's, and now she's looking into colleges. And of course, she wants to be in Ivy League, and she wants to be in this thing called an eating club. And I don't want to give it away, but there is a really funny part that has to do with her and the eating clubs. It's funny. So there's a lot of scandals going on in this novel. I hope that they put the next one out really quickly because I can't wait. I love reading these books. They're really easy to read, they're really fun and exciting. And I really like the chapters are split up between the characters. So, like, one chapter you'll read Hannah's story, next chapter you'll read Arya's story, the next chapter Spencer, the next Emily. So it's not all jumbled together, and then it goes through them, and then it'll start over again. And I used to really love Hannah. Hannah was my favorite character, so I would hurry up and get through the other chapters so I could keep reading about Hannah. But each girl has their own story, and they're all really good, and the characters are so likable. They're so the stuff that A says is so funny. And it's just really, the things they get into is unbelievable. I could never imagine any high schooler getting into these things. They live in Pennsylvania in like a rich suburb. It's called Rosewood. And I don't know, it's just nuts. These things that these girls go through. But they're dealing with this girl named Gail, who they think is A. So that's all I'm going to give away. It's kind of really based on their trip to Jamaica, which was I think in the last book, they went to Jamaica. So it's kind of based on what events happened there, which I won't give away because that would totally ruin the other book. And it's just nuts. I guess that I kind of predicted this book. It was really predictable, but I still really enjoyed reading it. It was pretty good. I like the books a lot better than the show, but the show's really good too. It's just so different. I don't know why. They changed all of the characters. They changed everything that happens to them. They did keep the first A the same, which was Mona. But don't skip the book. Don't say, well, I already know who A is, so I'll skip these books and just read from it. It's not like that. Something different happens to Mona. You can't just skip it. It's totally different. So if you haven't read these, read the Pretty Little Liars series. They're really funny. This book was $15 at Walmart, but I picked it up as the same as the other book. But if you wait a little bit, the paperback books come out. It's really weird because I have mostly paperback, but then I have like a couple hardback books because I can't wait. I think I'm missing one book because it's on my Nook because I couldn't wait to go out and get it. I love these books so much. I'm going to be really upset when they stop. The series stops. She has another series called The Lying Game, which was also made into a show. I didn't like it. I don't even know if they're going to renew the show because I don't think it did very well. I read the first book, which was okay, and then I didn't even read the rest of them because I like Pretty Little Liars better. So, people get killed. There's lots of murder, there's drugs, but they don't do drugs. It's like a funny, I don't know. You have to read it. There is a lot of characters. But what I like is they're not really hard to follow. Like each girl has a whole set of characters that goes with her friends, her boyfriend, her family, but they're not hard to follow at all, which is really weird because usually you would think that they would be you would get mixed up. So that's that. I love them. Read them. They're great. They're fun. Each girl has a different personality. They're all totally different. Aria is very artsy. Spencer is like Ivy League, like I said. She's very preppy. Emily's a tomboy. She is, I think she's a lesbian in the show, but in the book she's a bisexual. But she swims. She's very athletic. And then Hannah she has to have the best of everything. She's like the fashionable one. She likes to shop and, stuff like that. Who else? I think did I say all of them? Spencer, Aria, Hannah, Emily. There's their friend Allison. She's kind of like a big jerk. I won't say what she really is, but she kind of like ruined all of their lives and many more lives. So she's the one that got murdered. So they still haven't figured out. Well, no, they figured out who murdered her in the book. By this book, you'll know who murders Allie. In the show, they haven't even. I don't even know if it's going to be the same, which would be really upsetting because in the books it was like a shocker. It was really cool. So that's that. I hope you read them. They're awesome. If you watch the show, read the books anyways. They're totally different, like I said. They're both really good, but I prefer the books. Although I watch the show and I'm still shocked every week, you know. So that's that. Like I said, I'm still reading Beautiful Disaster. I'll have that up soon, and then I'm gonna start The Night Circus, and I bought Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister by Gregory Maguire. He's my favorite author, so I haven't read that. I don't know why. I haven't read Mirror Mirror either, but I love the Wicked series. Like, I don't know, I'm like obsessed with them. So that's what's coming, and I hope everyone has a good night. It's like 12 a.m., which, wow, I can't believe that. That can't be right. Oh, it's 12:09 a.m. Wow. All right. Sorry. Have a good night. This one's tired. Look at her. She's out like a light. I think I'm gonna go read some more chapters of Beautiful Disaster and hopefully finish it. So, bye guys. Have a good night.